no position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to start. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Texas Longhorns offense is on the field for the first time today. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal than this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
With the catch, it's Washington. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. The kick is on its way. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. The Gamecocks offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. This time they'll go to the running game. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. He's going to take off. There he goes! And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The give to the tailback. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. He makes a grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. He splits the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Washington. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got it behind the line. It's Wingo. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. Wants to throw. It's Manning. Good timing on the quick out. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. He'll try to do it himself, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Got the back over the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's second and long. Give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Gamecocks have this offense rolling. From the shotgun, the inside give. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bennett. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
And the Gamecocks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. Fitted in the window for the score.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, Phyllis. Washington has opened up the playbook, and they are scoring in bunches right now. This offense has been electric. They're up by 17 over Minnesota. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. Off the RPO, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now on second down. Trying play action. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
The Longhorns decide to punt it away. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. The give to the back. There he goes! Got the first down and more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Caught behind the line. It's Stein. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Longhorns with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The play action fake. Grabs behind the line. It's Wingo. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Got his man to the left. It's a seam wide open. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Lockett. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Back to throw, it's Manning. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Snap from the gun on third down. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Longhorns line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
The Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's the handoff. Jukes his way for more. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. On his way from around the 50. And the returner will be brought down. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. The sure hands, it's Washington. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. To the air, it's Manning. With the catch, it's Lockett. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Lockett. The Longhorns will move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll move the tight end. Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. He caught it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Barrels ahead. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas! It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Hand off from the shotgun. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. The Gamecocks get it past the sticks. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Power football with the run. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Sellers. It's caught. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Gamecocks moving quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you
can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third down, he drops to throw. Keeps it going. But now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play.
This defense so far, they've understood the mission. The mission is to get this fast, speedy quarterback on the ground. And they've got to him early, they've got to him often, and most importantly, they continue to get him on the ground and create these negative plays for this offense that creates a big hole for him.
Punt is in the air. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Back to throw, it's Manning. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Catch in the middle, it's Washington. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. He'll heave it deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Well, they were probably thinking 4-down territory with the third and short, so the quarterback is licking his chops thinking there's no way the defense is going to be thinking I'm taking a deep shot down the field right now. I've got a home run ball, but give the defender so much credit. He was ready for it, and he snags that out of the air.
Great discipline by this defense. Understanding it's third and short, you might get a short concept. No. Playing the deep ball great with great discipline. I like the way he breaks on the football, gathers the interception, and gets the big third down stop.
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Makes the catch. It's Stein. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Motion from the wideout. They'll keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Jacobs. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On third down, going up top. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far from there in Columbia. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Williams-Brice.
And the Longhorns will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll start the third quarter with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give. Got the first down. Looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time he's got his man. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Shotgun snap on third down. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. And the offense came out aggressively here in the second half, but they can't put the drive together and spit it up on the turnover.
I'll tell you, this defense has a lot of athletes, and they've got a lot of guys with ball skills. If you put the football anywhere around them in their vicinity and their ability to catch the football, they'll come down with it. This quarterback has got to be way more careful here in the second half.
They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Miami was able to finish off a close one in South Florida today. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The Gamecocks really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Hit as he throws. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Really nice play on the pick. Was looking for a little more yardage, but great field position at the 34.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the third quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that if this guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
Man, it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smart.
Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. They'll leave it with him. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lockett. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams Bryce alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They'll send out the kicker here. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And we are dead even after the field goal here in the third. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. And the Gamecocks can really attack on this second and short. They give it to him again. On the sweet spin, and he's free. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Here comes the heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
The Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Touchdown, Texas! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Makes a grab down the middle. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. They go to the ground. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Avoids pressure. Unloads it left. Got his man downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. And the Gamecocks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're going to run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The running game has been thrown in reverse the last 2 plays. Would they dare try to run it again on 3rd down? Touchdown, Gamecocks! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Dropping back, it's Manning. That's caught. It's Lockett. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Wide receiver going in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Wingo. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Finding open areas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Wingo. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And they'll blow this one dead at the 20-yard line. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, running back gets to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle, it's Bennett. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Great catch along the sidelines, but the object is to go forward. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. A designed run for the quarterback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. still on his feet. Just a little off. Incomplete. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. Hauls it in at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. RPO complete to open the drive.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through three quarters for these two guys. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Looking to help the kicker out on third down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. They'll give it to the back. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty.
Man, this guy has an absolute bomb for a leg. You see the contact? It just sounded different. It sounded like an explosion coming off of his foot, puts it through the uprights. There's NFL teams watching this game. They're jotting down this dude's name right now because that is an NFL Sunday leg.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give to the back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Gamecocks in a good spot here with second and short. The run from the shotgun. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on first and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, the ground game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. To the air, it's Sellers. Fires to the big fella. He stopped short of the first down, but he gets it into plus territory on the scramble, and now decision time on fourth. Punt is on its way. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. To the ground with the back. It's a running room. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. They'll give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Wants to go up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grabbed over the middle. It's Washington. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Pocket breaking down. Unleashes it on the run. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Get it out to the supersonic guy.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And the Longhorns get enough for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. The sure hands, it's Washington. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
And that's what the running game can do for an offense. You run the football, you have some success. Then what do? You stick the ball out there, you pull it back, you run some play action, you complete the football, get a first down. Nice balance by this offense.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And the try is no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
All right, there's still life in the opponent because this team just had a chance to pad their lead with that field goal try. They knock it off the post. We've still got a good ball game.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quick release on the RPO. He's loose. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? Doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Using the quick game. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to throw. Gets rid of it. That's reeled in. It's Harbor. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Gives it on the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Running to Green. Looking for room at the 30. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. And the Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry up. Looking to throw on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. Looking at a 2nd and short now. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Motion from the wideout. Just going to keep it after the snap. They'll stop him short on 3rd down in this defense, trying to make sure they stay on top. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. San Diego State stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of the 6-1-9. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connor's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Handoff to the lone back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. To throw, it's Manning. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Longhorns will punt it away on fourth down. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. A low-line drive and not his best work. The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. Makes the grab. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end.
You're seeing a lot of confidence out of this quarterback now. 3 for 3 on this 2-minute drive. He understands that he needs to step up if his team's going to win this game. He's playing his best football right now.
Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already. Caught close to the marker. It's Jacobs. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Stein. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. The Gamecocks get the first down. All knotted up and just a little bit of time left in regulation. To the air, it's Sellers. Gets it to him on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Gonna run it. It's Welsh. Hard running there. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because